Okay, Lucas, enough is enough. Give me the map.
I don't see any houses.
Because there aren't any, Alice. We're in the middle of some godforsaken park.
Central Park, dear. Designed in 1857 by... What?
I know where we are. It's where I first saw her. I was lost in the park, and a pigeon dropped at my feet with an arrow in it, and I looked up, and there she was. Wednesday, with a crossbow. A what? A crossbow, you know. This girl walks around with a crossbow? It's okay, Dad, she has a permit. Good. Good choice, son. Okay, listen up. Now here's what's going to happen. We're going to go back to the hotel, and you and I are going to have a little talk.
Be patient with him, dear. A father should support his son, and Lucas is your only one.
See what you did? Your mother's rhyming again. Let's get back to the hotel and then... No!
Did you get the flowers?
Oh, yes, and the lovely poem. Wherever did you find it?
I wrote it.
No.
When I'm depressed or feeling blessed, a poem will get it off my chest. They come to me, they take no time. They just pop out and always rhyme.
Maybe you should see someone about that.
And they're always about the one thing everyone needs and so few have.
Healthcare?
Why, love, of course.
And this is Cousin Helga from Baden-Baden.
Who's that looking over her shoulder?
Oh, no. That's her other head.
She has two heads?
Well, you know what they say.
And who's that man in the dress?
Oh, that's Aunt Herman, Wednesday's uncle twice removed.
I don't understand.
Well, they removed it once, but it grew back. And here's Gomez and me at our wedding.
Oh, what's that?
Our wedding vows.
That's so romantic. We promise to tango at least 3 times a week.
For passion.
We promise to tell each other everything.
For truth.
Everything?
Of course.
And you're still married?
More than ever.
Boy, it sure doesn't work that way in our house.
How does it work?
Well, what's good for the gander is a nice quiet goose. If I told Mal all my secrets, all hell would break loose.
Alice, I'm shocked. What kind of a marriage is it where you keep secrets?
A long one.
Well, as you can see, my wife isn't herself, so we'll be on our way.
No! We're in the middle of a game, so button your lip and sit your ass down.
Alice, I think you've had enough.
Remember how it used to be, Mel? How we'd look at each other and leave the restaurant in the middle of dinner and rush home and go upstairs. And sometimes we couldn't even wait and you'd pull the car over to the side of the road.
Mom!
Lighten up, Lucas. Parents do it, live with it. Remember, Mal, when we were crazy and the future didn't exist. What happened, Mal? The guy with the Grateful Dead t-shirt, is he ever coming back? How long do I have to wait? A woman waits for marriage. A woman waits for children. She waits for her big Mal to come back home. At 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock till it's 9 o'clock. And there's no o'clock to ease the pain. Pain she can't explain. As a woman waits I feel so dark. I feel so dead. All is black inside my face.
Boy, they really got to you. That doesn't even rhyme.
You got a problem with that?
I did not raise my son to be kidnapped by a bunch of creeped out left-wing Spanish weirdos.
You didn't raise him, Mal. I did. You were at the office, remember?
I was at the office for you. For him, I had plans for the boy.
Oh, Mal, he's in love. Let him follow his heart.
Follows his heart? That's crazy.
What's wrong with crazy? Crazy is underrated.
Let me get this straight. Your son, your only son, wants to marry someone who is named for a day of the week and runs around Central Park with a crossbow, and you're okay with all that?
If it makes him happy, yes.
Well, you better come to your senses, or I'm gonna have to take steps.
Good idea! Why don't you start by taking steps outside?
What?
If you're going to act like a tool, you can sleep in the shed. Mal!
What?
Oh! Nothing. All my dreams I'm chasing after. star.